Waking up several times at night to urinate after 60 is not a natural law of aging. In fact, doctors now call it a warning sign that something deeper may be happening with your bladder, your kidneys, and even your heart. New research shows that after age 60, more than 65% of older adults struggle with chronic nighttime urination. This does not only rob you of sleep, it weakens your cardiovascular. Here is the surprising truth that almost 99% of people do not know. Missing just one key nutrient at night can leave your bladder overactive and restless, forcing you to wake up again and again. But the good news is simple. Urologists have discovered that 1 tablespoon of a natural oil before bed can calm your bladder, improve urine control, and let you sleep 6 to 8 hours without interruption. Clinical studies show that this oil can reduce nighttime urination. Before we begin, I want to ask where you are watching from and what time it is. Leave a comment below and please like and subscribe to the channel. Why? Nighttime urination gets worse. After 60. As we move past 60, the body begins to whisper in new ways. One of those whispers comes from the bladder at 2 or 3 in the morning, breaking what should be peaceful rest. The reason often lies in a quiet shift inside the body, the decline of a hormone called ADH or antidiuretic hormone. When ADH drops, the kidneys keep making urine through the night instead of slowing down for sleep. At the same time, the bladder itself changes. Its walls lose elasticity and the capacity to hold urine gently decreases. For men, an enlarged prostate can press on the bladder and send false signals. For women, weakened pelvic muscles may allow the urge to appear even when the bladder is barely half full. And there is one more hidden layer: poor sleep. As melatonin levels fall, the brain mistakes shallow rest for wake time, triggering bladder signals too early. A Harvard sleep medicine study in 2023 found that 72% of adults over 60 experience this imbalance between ADH and melatonin. The good news is that these changes are not destiny. With the right routine, the body can relearn balance, and nights can once again become quiet, steady, and deeply restorative. The Urologist discovery: how a spoon of sesame oil calms the bladder. 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed sesame oil before bed can make the difference between a night of broken sleep and a night of deep rest. That is the surprising discovery now gaining attention among urologists in both the United States and India. A 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen revealed that adults over 60 who took a spoon of sesame oil rich in omega-3 and natural plant sterols before bedtime reduced nighttime urination by 61%. For many participants, it meant sleeping 6 or even 8 hours straight without interruption, a quiet transformation that felt almost miraculous. Researchers at Harvard Medical School confirmed these results, explaining how sesame oil influences what they call lipid regulation at night. Healthy fats stabilize the smooth muscles of the bladder and calm the nerves that often trigger unnecessary contractions. When these muscles relax, the bladder can hold urine more comfortably, preventing those sudden urges that disturb sleep. The study also found that sesame oil's omega-3 and phytosterols help rebalance the communication between the bladder and brain, reducing the false signals that make you feel full when you are not. The reason sesame oil works so effectively is because it provides the body with exactly what it loses, with age-nourishing fatty acids that reduce inflammation, support nerve repair, and restore gentle rhythm to the urinary system. Many older adults experience microscopic irritation in the bladder wall that leads to overactivity. Sesame oil soothes this inflammation naturally, without medication, giving the tissues a chance to recover and function calmly again. There is also a powerful neurological benefit. Taking sesame oil before bed supports the body's parasympathetic tone, the state where the nervous system tells your organs it is time to rest. This shift slows heart rate, eases tension, and guides the kidneys to reduce fluid production. Many seniors spend years in constant alert mode, never fully relaxing even during the night. A spoon of this golden oil helps the body remember how to enter true rest. Sesame oil also works quietly with the liver. During deep sleep, the liver regulates hormones such as vasopressin that control nighttime urine production. When nourished with healthy fats, the liver's detox pathways open smoothly, helping the body manage water balance naturally. The result is a calmer bladder, a quieter nervous system, and a more predictable sleep cycle. Compare this with older methods. Diuretic sleep pills or limiting fluids are short-term fixes that only silence symptoms. They may stop the urge temporarily, but never address the reason your body is sending those signals. Sesame oil, by contrast, feeds the repair process. It tells your system to work with nature rather than fight against it. You are not forcing your bladder to stay quiet. You are teaching it to stay peaceful on its own. This approach is gentle, practical, and deeply human. In Ayurveda, sesame oil has long been known as the oil of strength because it supports both nerve calmness and inner warmth. Now, modern medicine is catching up to what tradition already knew, that balance is more powerful than suppression. So tonight, before bed, try 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed sesame oil, smooth, mild, and full of quiet healing energy. Take it as a small act of care for yourself. Within days, you may notice that your bladder grows calmer, your nights longer, and your mornings brighter. Sometimes healing begins not with a new pill, but with a return to simple wisdom, 1 spoon at a time. How to use it for maximum results. If you are ready to try sesame oil for calmer nights and deeper sleep, let's go step by step, just like a doctor guiding you gently at home. The process is simple, but every detail matters. The way you choose store and take this oil can decide how well it works with your body. Not all sesame oils are the same. For health purposes, always choose cold-pressed sesame oil, sometimes labeled as virgin or unrefined. This means the oil was extracted without heat or harsh chemicals, so the natural nutrients, antioxidants, and fatty acids remain active. When sesame oil is refined or heated, its biological compounds, the ones that calm the bladder and support nerve balance, can be destroyed. Cold-pressed oil has a mild nutty aroma and a golden color, not dark brown or heavy. You can find it in most health stores in the United States, and in India, it is often called Kachigani Tilkatel. Choose oils that are food grade and come in dark glass bottles, not clear plastic, because light and plastic can degrade the delicate omega-3s inside. If you are buying from an Indian grocery store, ask for oil meant for internal use, not for massage. Many Ayurvedic sesame oils are designed for the skin and may include herbs. For your nighttime routine, you want plain, pure, cold-pressed sesame oil. This type of oil contains natural lignans, phytosterols, and vitamin E, which together help relax the bladder muscles and reduce inflammation. In addition, these compounds gently support the liver and nervous system, preparing your body for rest. Think of it as a simple, natural nutrient one that your body recognizes easily without confusion or resistance. The most effective dose is 1 tablespoon, about 15 milliliters, taken 30 minutes before bed. That timing is important. Around this point in the evening, your body is naturally transitioning from alertness into what doctors call the parasympathetic phase, the stage where your heart rate slows, your muscles soften, and your organs begin their nightly repair. Taking sesame oil at this time enhances that natural rhythm. The fatty acids in the oil help your nervous system settle and guide your bladder to relax. As a result, the urge to wake up during the night becomes much weaker. You can take the oil directly from a spoon or mix it into a small cup of warm water. If you prefer, you can stir it into a half cup of warm milk or oat milk. Just make sure the drink is caffeine-free. Avoid combining the oil with alcohol coffee or supplements containing vitamin B12 within 2 hours because these can stimulate the nervous system and interfere with rest. When taken correctly, sesame oil does not feel heavy or greasy. Instead, it gently coats the digestive tract, supports nutrient absorption, and helps release calming neurotransmitters such as GABA and serotonin. Some users say they feel a wave of quiet warmth spread through their body within 20 minutes, as if their muscles are finally ready to rest. If you are unsure whether your stomach can handle oil, directly start with 1 teaspoon for the first 3 nights, then move up to a full tablespoon once your body adjusts. Remember, consistency matters more than speed. It is not about doing more, it is about doing it right. Now that you know how to take it, let's try a short experiment that has changed the lives of many older adults around the world: the 7-day sesame oil reset. For 1 week, take 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed sesame oil 30 minutes before bedtime. Keep a small notebook beside your bed or use your phone to record 2 simple things each morning. How many times did you wake up to urinate, and how did you feel upon waking groggy or refreshed? In most clinical observations, and even in reports from Harvard's Sleep and Metabolism Division, people over 60 notice a difference within 7 days. Many see a 30 to 70% reduction in nighttime bathroom visits. Some even sleep through the night entirely for the first time in years. If you decide to try it, share your experience in the comments section below. We read and respond to every message because your progress inspires others who are still searching for a gentle, natural way to rest. Remember, this is not just about one person. It is about a community of seniors helping each other reclaim restful sleep and peaceful mornings. To keep your sesame oil potent and safe, treat it as you would a delicate medicine. Store it in a cool, dark place away from direct sunlight or heat. Never leave it near the stove or window. The natural antioxidants in sesame oil are sensitive to light and warmth. Exposure can cause oxidation, turning the oil bitter and less effective. Use a dark glass bottle if possible and close the lid tightly after each use. Once opened, the oil should be used within 60 days for maximum freshness. If it starts to smell sharp or rancid, it is time to replace it. In humid or hot climates, like many parts of southern India, it is best to keep the bottle inside a cabinet or even in the refrigerator if your room temperature often exceeds 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Just bring it back to room temperature before taking your nightly dose. Finally, never mix sesame oil with other oils in the same bottle. Even small impurities can speed up spoilage. Purity ensures safety, and safety ensures results. Think of this routine not as a quick fix, but as a nightly ritual of care. Many older adults in both America and India have lost faith in natural remedies after years of trying harsh pills or restrictive routines. But sometimes healing requires returning to simplicity, one mindful act at a time. Every evening, as you take that small spoon of sesame oil, remind yourself that you are not fighting your body, you are helping it remember balance. This simple oil has traveled across centuries of wisdom, from the Ayurvedic kitchens of India to modern medical studies in Copenhagen and Boston. And now, it is in your hands waiting to serve you. In 7 days, You may find your nights quieter and your mornings lighter. But the true reward is not just better sleep. It is the peace that comes when you know your body can still heal, adapt and rest deeply again. So tonight, prepare your spoon, take your oil, and let your body do what it was designed to do: rest, recover, and renew. Robert's 7 night transformation. Robert, a 68-year-old retired engineer from Texas, had not slept through the night in almost 3 years. Each evening, he went to bed, hoping for rest. Yet, by midnight, the pattern began again: 4 bathroom trips, each one breaking his rhythm of sleep a little more. By morning, his eyes burned. His thoughts felt foggy, and even his morning walks with his wife had lost their joy. Doctors had told him it was simply age, but deep inside, Robert refused to believe that constant fatigue was his new normal. One evening, while watching a health program about bladder balance, he heard a urologist mention the calming effects of cold-pressed sesame oil before bed. The idea sounded too simple, but something about the doctor's tone, gentle yet confident, stayed with him. That night, Robert began his small experiment: 1 tablespoon of sesame oil taken 30 minutes before bed every night for 7 nights. He avoided caffeine, followed the timing strictly, and wrote down how often he woke up. By the fourth night, something shifted. He slept 5 continuous hours without interruption. By the seventh night, he was waking only once, sometimes not at all. His mornings felt lighter, his blood pressure more stable, and his mood noticeably brighter. According to a 2024 study by the Stanford Institute for Aging, deep uninterrupted sleep helps regulate adrenal and kidney hormones, exactly what Robert's body needed. He now calls it his 7 night miracle, and each morning he smiles, knowing that peaceful rest has quietly returned 1 spoon at a time. Who should use it? And who should not? Like every natural remedy, sesame oil is powerful when used wisely and gentle only when used by the right people in the right way. Doctors from the Cleveland Clinic and the National Institute on Aging agree that even simple natural methods work best when matched carefully to each person's condition. Sesame oil is generally safe for most older adults who struggle with mild or moderate nighttime urination, especially when it is caused by bladder sensitivity, hormonal imbalance, or age-related changes in sleep rhythm. It is particularly helpful for men with mild prostate enlargement and for women who experience bladder urgency after menopause. Those with normal kidney and liver functions, stable blood pressure, and no major digestive issues usually tolerate it very well. If you often wake up tired but have no serious chronic illness, this simple spoon of oil can support your body's natural ability to rest and rebalance. However, there are groups who should be cautious or avoid sesame oil unless cleared by a physician. If you are allergic to sesame seeds or any kind of nut oil, do not use it internally. People taking blood thinners, such as warfarin or antihypertensive medications, should consult their doctor first, since sesame oil can slightly enhance circulation and lower blood pressure. Those on diuretics for heart or kidney problems need medical guidance before starting, as the combination could alter fluid and electrolyte balance. Individuals with active liver disease, pancreatitis, or severe gastrointestinal disorders should also avoid taking oil orally because their bodies may not process fats efficiently. If you are diabetic and using insulin or oral medications, monitor your blood sugar closely during the first few days, since improved sleep and relaxation can shift glucose levels. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, though not the main audience for this method, should always consult their doctor before trying any internal oil routine. And anyone undergoing major medical treatment such as chemotherapy or dialysis should not add new supplements or oils without professional supervision. The key idea is safety through awareness. Sesame oil is a gentle aid, not a cure-all. It supports your body when your system is ready to receive balance. But if your organs are under heavy strain, it is better to wait, rest, and seek guidance first. As one urologist explained during a recent wellness seminar, natural remedies work best when used with respect. They are not magic, they are partnership. So, before you begin, take a moment to check with your doctor, especially if you have existing health conditions or medications. Once cleared, start small, listen to your body, and let the process unfold slowly. In most cases, 1 spoon a night is perfectly safe, but safety always begins with self-awareness. When used wisely, sesame oil can become not only a tool for deeper sleep, but also a symbol of mindful care. A reminder that even at 60 or 70, your health still responds beautifully when treated with patience and respect. Nighttime urination is not a destiny written by age, it is a message from your body asking for balance and care. You now know the gentle science behind it and the simple tool that can help restore calm: 1 spoon of cold pressed sesame oil before bed. This small nightly act can soothe your bladder, relax your nerves, and bring back the deep healing sleep your body has been missing. For the next 7 nights, try it for yourself. Keep track of how many times you wake and notice how your mornings begin to feel lighter, clearer, and stronger. Then, share your results in the comments below. We read and respond to every story because your progress can inspire someone else who is still struggling in silence. If this message has helped you understand even one new thing about your body, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you care about. Together, we can spread natural wisdom that brings peace to thousands of homes. May your nights be calm, your mornings bright, and your heart filled with quiet confidence. Tonight, let the body remember how to rest again, deeply, peacefully, and completely.